Well, finally got that area cleared out. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Let's Play. So I asked last episode what you guys thought I would be doing with this, and I think it was pretty obvious, and you probably guessed it, but yeah, we're gonna make a new map making area here. So I had this for a while now, and it has served its purpose. I just made one map on it essentially, which was the Loki bamboo cutting map. But we're going to dismantle this and we're going to move it to this location, the Mushroom Island. Reason why I'm doing that is even though everything is lit up on the previous area because I made it out of frog lights, mobs can still spawn there because as I'm towering up into the sky to get different shades of colors and it becomes nighttime, mobs can still spawn. Now over here, the only mob that can really spawn during the nighttime is a phantom. But it's significantly less than other mobs, and then I don't have to stop and start again building, and I can just spend more time building on the map itself, because they do take a lot of time. However, it's going to be a while before we're going to make our next map, which I've got a couple maps lined up for the house. But yeah, as I said, it's going to take a little while because I need to prepare this area, essentially. What I want to do first is I want to make 4 lanes here with all of the materials that I'm going to need to fill the maps. That way I don't need to collect a whole lot of resources before I start each new map. But yeah, that's kind of the plan for this area. However, we're not going to be building on this area today. No, our next project is going to be another Giga project, so we're not going to get to it in this episode either, but I want to make some farms in preparation for that build. First farm that I'm gonna have to make is a moss farm. I have no clue where I want it, but I want it in the main house somewhere. So that means that I can either use one of the rooms in the tower, and to be honest, I'd rather not do that, or we make another room. Another option is up here. However, I like these as a landing platform. Once the house is complete, I'm thinking of just landing in these and dropping down. Not sure. Let me have a little chin wag for a second. Oh, by the way, I've put these up as well because these are the sizes of the maps that I've already got planned out. So fairly small, well, I say fairly small ones. Keep in mind, this is 128 by 128 blocks. These are small and these are small in comparison to this one. This one is going to be a beast, but it's going to be epic. Who knows when that will be finished? I do think... Oh yeah. I've changed up the item frames to glowing item frames so that they show up a little bit more. Still need to replace those. But yeah, so that they just glow up. Like this one, you can clearly see it's glowing up. And of course, the huge area, the Loki tribute. Let's see, actually. Yeah, so the map that I'm planning to make over there is going to be bigger than this area. That's insane. What I've also done is right here at the bottom of the stairs, I've got the map ready. So this is the map that's directly linked to the one at the map making area. So every time I update that map or work on it, it will change. And I won't even have to mention it, but as I walk into the house, you guys will be able to see what I'm working on. Because I'm not going to focus any episodes on it, I don't think. Unless it's something epic. I'm not going to focus the episodes on them, you'll just see this change in the background and you can kind of see what I'm working on. And of course, when I hang them up, I'll just notify you. So what we could possibly do is start off with encasing this. It's going to be quick enough to do. Yeah, we'll start encasing this, and then we've got kind of a blueprint, like a floor plan of what to do up there. Well, we've got some terracotta here, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make use of this area and just spend a little bit of time to convert the dirt that I've got stored up here. Because digging out that mushroom island got me a lot of dirt. All of these are full, and then these like shulker boxes. Now I'm just going to spend a couple of minutes here converting everything to mud, converting that to clay, and then smelting it into terracotta. So I've got some terracotta left over. Might dye some as well while I'm at it, while things are smelting. So the plan was to slowly start gathering moss, but I've just left it running overnight, so it was basically a full dispenser, 9 stacks of bone meal. And this is all the moss we got from it. I tore away all the seeds and the carpet. I'm on the second run now, and it's only been running for a couple of minutes, and as you can see, like, we got to up here, and then this is all new. So this is definitely more efficient than I expected it to be. Which is a good thing. I will have to sort out storage at some point. We'll tackle that at some point, but I think I will move on to a fairly big project now as well. Let me just go and get this bed. And here we go. Spawn is set. We're going to be working in the nether. Now, which way was it? I believe it was that way. Here we are. That is what I'm here for. And this is essentially what I'm after, ironically. Like, the wither skulls will be very, very handy indeed, but I want a steady source of coal, because I love coal blocks as a building block. Let me have a little think about what the best way would be to tackle this problem. Oh, God. This is gonna be fun. Building in the nether, eh? At some point, I want to make a nether perimeter, so I think this will be one of those temporary farms. But it's gonna be... What? Oh. That was just a weird visual for me. We're gonna have a nether perimeter at some point, so this one will be one of the temporary farms, one of the many that we're gonna make in this series. Apparently many. But yeah, this is not... I'm not gonna look for aesthetics. I'm just gonna make this functional. Just stopped recording, and the next one I kill has a skull. Well, we definitely know it's gonna work. There we go, first skull of the farm. While I'm doing this farm, I might as well gather up all the resources, additional resources that I can get. The bones I'll probably throw away, I've got plenty of those. But the first wither skull, I think I'm gonna keep to commemorate building our first withers farm. Now, as far as I'm aware, there's 2 things I need to do. I need to make these chambers on the side. Make sure there's like 3 blocks tall there. Put a turtle egg here, and that should take care of both the piglins and the zombie-fied piglins, I believe. This glass isn't necessary either. There you go. Yeah, that should take care of that. And then as far as I'm aware, light will take care of the rest of the mobs. So I need to have a light level above 11 throughout this whole farm. Wither skeletons will still be able to spawn, but not blazes and normal skeletons. I hope magma creams can't spawn either. Right, so allegedly this is a killing chamber. I haven't tested this, but the fact that I can just jump on this doesn't fill me with confidence either. But I'm following a tutorial by... yeah, by a YouTuber called Moretting. So I'm basing this off of his tutorial. I'm not making it exactly how he does it. Just because I want to customize the look of it, essentially. But all of the key parts are the same. I just placed the turtle egg somewhere else because I don't want any zombie piglings falling in my killing chamber. I basically don't want anything falling in my killing chamber apart from wither skeletons. So now I need to place walls to prevent ghasts from spawning in here. And then I need to light everything up. Cover this up with glass. And then all I need to do is spawn-proof everything else. Now I believe mobs spawn 128 blocks from the player. So what I'm going to do is where I'm going to put my killing chamber, the spot where I'm going to be killing the wither skeletons, I'm going to go out 150 blocks. Just to give me some extra space in case I want to build something around this farm at a later stage. But yeah, that's the plan. I'm going to crack on with the walls and lighting everything up. And then we can start with the fun stuff. Well, I hope that's all of them. I know this chamber and this chamber doesn't line up because basically the golem is not in the center of the circle, I think. But I'm not gonna adjust it. I just don't feel like it. And it's a temporary farm, you know. It's got no point. The decent farm that I'm gonna make, the permanent one, that will be a massive structure, probably, knowing myself, but that one will be the decent one. That one I'm gonna make look pretty and efficient, and it looks, you know, incredible and all that good stuff. But for this one, we're not gonna bother. Because remember, I'm making these farms to make a bigger project, to make a permanent farm. And I want to start focusing on doing some permanent stuff that will allow me to gather resources more efficiently so I can get, you know, more permanent farms made and bigger projects. You know, we're not going to only build farms in this world. But I need more red glass, so I need to head back to trade for more of those. Flying into the nether makes me, well, a little bit more adjusted to Elytra. Don't take that one as an example. This is slow. I might just invest some time in getting soul speed, because that would, you know, speed this up. I should learn to watch the full tutorial. All of these torches block the withers from spawning. The wither skeletons. Yeah, I thought I could circumvent having blazes and just normal skeletons spawn. But doesn't look like that's possible. Again, it's just a temporary farm, so once I get a decent supply of wither roses, that should hopefully help. Okay, nothing spawned, so very uneventful. Fill in the hole. It would be nice to see a couple spawn, just, whoa, so I know that I've done things correctly. Well, this only took me 3 hours. First 2 attempts were complete failures, because it's very tricky to get all of these enchantments on a pair of boots. I thought without the thorns I would be fine, but nope. Third attempt, 3 hours later. Oh well, let's go and check if we actually made any progress and if it will actually speed things up. I'm hoping so, especially after all of that effort. Wrong portal. Well, this is not working, is it? Well, hopefully this will do it. Mushrooms give off a light level of 1. I believe, well, according to the wiki, let me just pull it up for a second. Okay, wither skeletons spawning. They spawn in nether fortresses at a lights level, God, I can't speak, between 0 and 7. So, skeletons can't spawn. Wither skeletons can. In theory. We'll just have to test it out. Flying around to get some mushrooms. It's taken a while and I was about to turn back, but then I found this. A nice big bastion. And it's like completely into the lava ocean as well. I'm not sure what that would be handy for, but like... Yeah, I'm gonna note these coordinates down, I think. I might do something with it in the future. Locations... Okay, so this is pretty cool. This is about 9 shulker boxes of stone. I think I mostly went in this direction, so you can see some big areas have been covered. Very big areas. And then try to do all the nooks and crannies as I go. I'm gonna miss some spots, it's impossible not to. But at the end of it, I can make a nice loop around, and hopefully I'll see some mobs spawning. I needed to do this pit as well. That's like an easy bit to lose. And, you know, I'll be able to fine-tune it after. That's like a hidden passageway here. So I mainly went this way, and then I mainly went the other way. So I've done some bits here. Yeah, and then I went this way, because the durability of my boots went a bit low. Still a lot left to do, though. This, I've definitely underestimated it. It's a fairly big project. Home sweet home. I haven't been here in a while. I have... Ooh. Well... I think I'm gonna set up something small here. Where is it? Here we go. Hopefully I can get some eggs from this. I'm gonna set up something small. I want a lot of eggs because the lighting situation at the mob farm didn't work out. As you know, I put torches down and that helped prevent spawning of blazes and skeletons, but the wither skeletons as well, which we don't want to do. So I think I'm going to gather up a lot of wither roses and hopefully with a lot of chickens near the end portal, I can spawn in the wither and that will give me a lot of roses so I can put them all down. That's the idea, but I need to make an egg farm for that. Well, turned off that madness for you. Now all I need to do is wait till these suckers grow up. Uh-oh. And then spawn in the wither somehow. Get away! Oh. Alright, everyone, quit panicking. You, get out the way. I said get out the way. Thought I had it. Yeah, now I need to wait until all of these are grown up, because I don't think they drop any wither roses in this state. And then it's wither rose collection time. Oh. They're starting to grow up, so they all ran towards that corner where they started to grow up. That was interesting. I only caught the last of it, but they were all spread out through this room, and then all of a sudden this one grew up, and they all sprinted to that corner. So they're definitely following their mothers. Okay, one more. Ooh. Come on. Oh. Land on this. Goodbye, chickens. What? None of them died? None of them? Oh, that is so bad. Okay. I've got to collect 3 more skulls now. Okay, OSB is determined to... OSB? OBS seems to be very determined to make me angry today, because I've just done a clip recording and it cut out all of the image. But yeah, essentially I've made this Wither Rose farm, in between brackets, semi-automatic. So I've got a bunch of chickens in there. Once they grow up, they should lay eggs, and the dispenser underneath them will dispense all of the chickens into this area here. These chickens were already here before. So yeah, this is semi-automatic now. All I need to do is wait until enough chickens are here and then spawn in the wither, and there you go. So yeah, we've made a couple of farms today. We've made this Wither Rose farm, and then we've made the Wither Skeleton farm and a moss farm, which already has produced enough moss for me to get on with the mega project I'm making these farms for. So now all I need is all of the coal that I need from the Wither Skeleton farm. But to make the Wither Skeleton farm 100%, I need to finish slabbing and putting these Wither Roses in. So that's essentially all I need to do to make them functional. Did one grow up? Ooh, wrong way. No, I don't think it did. I thought I saw one getting pushed and taking damage. But anyway, I sincerely hope you enjoyed this episode. I really enjoyed making it. And I will see you guys in the next episode. See you then.